Google, a massive company, and obviously you've drawn a huge crowd here. There's obviously places to go with Google. I mean, it's out there, outstanding in the market, but are there future things that you're going to discuss today?
I'm going to be talking a lot about mobile and how consumers are using mobile in new and interesting ways and what that means. And basically, everything becomes clickable, tappable, snappable. Anything you can photograph can connect to the internet. Anything you can touch can connect to the internet. And I think that, is something we haven't even begun to understand. So I think that's pretty exciting. I was talking to the presenter just now, and I think it's a great event, isn't it? I've been able to pick up a whole bunch of sweets, chocolate eclairs, and Fox's Glacier Mints. Who's had some sweets? Yeah? Who's got a free USB stick? Yeah, a few people. It's always nice to come to events like this and get the goodies. I have got no freebies for you. My cupboard is bare. All I've got is hopefully a few ideas and a couple of challenges that you might want to take away, and some free tools to have a play with. As marketeers, there's a big opportunity for all of us to use real-time data, and I'm going to talk about that.
Is there anything that you're hoping to take from today as well? Are there talkers that you're listening to?
Yeah, sorry. I always love hearing what people's questions are and talking to as many people as possible. So I've been spending some time doing that this morning. People are excited about what digital marketing can do for them and wanting to learn more, and that's great. And the UK is actually pretty good at this stuff. So we're the top nation globally for e-commerce. We spend more money buying things on websites in the UK per head than any other country. I think that's a bit of a secret, and so I'm here to champion that and say, come on, UK, let's see what we can do and show the world. In a world where you can reach 2 billion people on computers instantly and free, what's not to like? So the title of my talk is Fast and Happy. Fast and happy. That's what I think we all need to remind ourselves our customers want. Consumers want things to be fast and they want to be made happy. As a marketeer, you need to think all the time about how can I do things faster, how can I make my customer happier. That sounds really basic, but it's easy to forget in a world of constant change. Has anybody seen these ads? It's a phonetic ad for voice search. Okay, and we ran these just around London to try to get people to think about using that technology, because new technology, you might not believe it. If I told you what it was, you might say, well, that's rubbish, that's Star Trek, it can't possibly be working now, it's working now. So we wanted to try to encourage people to do that. And I was proud to see this, and actually we won an award for this advertising last week in Cannes at the Cyber Lion, so we were pleased with that. But what we'll see soon, I think, is an ad like this, but with a little red spot. And a little red spot says, tap it, place your smartphone here to watch a demo, tap it to see it. Well, let me do that. So there it is, there's a little red spot. Let me just tap the smartphone on the spot and see what happens. Oh wow, it's linked straight to a video on YouTube that's all about voice search and how to use it. So hopefully what I've shown you in the last few minutes is anything you can type, anything you can say, anything you can snap, anything you can scan, anything you can see can be connected to the internet. But the mobile device is becoming a bridge between the digital world of data and connections and servers and processing power and the physical world we can touch and feel and see and know and love and live in. Huge transformation in the way those two worlds come together. Nobody knows what that's going to bring, but for marketeers it represents a huge opportunity to understand those connections, to think about how on and offline work together, and so on and so forth. If I can search the internet for stuff, see things I'm interested in, my phone knows what it is, I've given it permission to do that. I'm walking down the street and it says, Matt, those shoes you were looking at yesterday, you can buy them now in the store right there for 10% off if you buy before the end of the day. That kind of stuff, if I've chosen to opt into it, is really valuable and changes how I can live my life, saves me time and helps me fast, and it makes me happy. And that's the kind of thing that I would challenge people to do. So,
Matt Brittin there on the centre stage at Marketing Week Live, the Managing Director of Google. See, this is the sort of thing that you get when you come to Marketing Week Live, the chance to spend 45 minutes of your time with a man like that and to tap into his thoughts on the future of marketing.